Good morning students. Hope you all are fine. In previous class, we studied about chemical reactions and the balanced chemical equations. In this class, we are going to study about different types of chemical reactions. Let's start. In previous class, we detailedly discussed about how to balance a chemical equation. In this class, we are going to discuss about types of chemical reactions. We know what is chemical reactions. So, we are going to study about types of chemical reactions. There are 5 types of chemical reactions. Combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction, double displacement reactions, and redox reactions. So, let's move to the first reaction, that is combination reaction. The combination reaction is the reaction which single product is formed from 2 or more reactants. Reaction in which single product is formed from 2 or more reactants. This is called combination reaction. In our textbook activity 1.4, we take a small amount of calcium oxide or quicklime in a beaker and add water slowly to the beaker. This is a preparation reaction of slaked lime. How this reaction become combination reaction? Here CaO, that is quicklime, combine with water and form slaked lime. So, 2 product reactants combine together and form a single product. This is combination reaction. Let's look more examples. We are taking 2 examples: burning of coal, formation of water from H2 and O2. In first example, burning of coal. Here carbon plus oxygen gives CO2. Carbon and oxygen combine together and form carbon dioxide. In second example, formation of water from H2 and O2. Here hydrogen and oxygen combine together and form H2O. So, from this we can understand that 2 reactants combine together and form a single product. This is combination reaction. Let's move to the next one. The next reaction is decomposition reaction. What is decomposition? Decomposition means breakdown. Here single reactants break down to give simpler products. This type of reactions are known as decomposition reaction. Let's check with an example. In your textbook, activity 1.5, take about 2 gram of ferrous sulfate crystal in a dry boiling tube. The ferrous sulfate crystal is light green color. Here the girl boiling the ferrous sulfate crystal in a boiling tube. After boiling, the green ferrous sulfate break down and form different products. The different products are ferric oxide, sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. Here the ferrous sulfate boiled and form different products. Ferrous sulfate break down and form ferric oxide, sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. The sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide are gases. So from this we can understand that the single reactants break down and form different products. This is the decomposition reaction. Let's move more examples. Here, heating lead nitrate powder. In activity 1.6, the lead nitrate powder is boiling using the boiling tube. The lead nitrate powder is white color. So, take about 2 gram lead nitrate powder and boil it using the boiling tube. What happened after boiling? Look at this picture. After some time, a brown color fumes comes out from the boiling tube. The brown color fumes is nitrogen dioxide. Here, the lead nitrate break down and form lead oxide, nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. This is the decomposition reaction. And also electrolysis of water. Here H2O break down and form H2 and O2. Then also an example. In this example, we take some silver chloride in a china dish and place the china dish in sunlight. After some time, we can see a white silver chloride turn to gray color. This is also due to the decomposition reaction. So, in decomposition reaction, the single reactants break down and form different products. Let's move to the third one. Displacement reaction. In displacement reaction, what is displacement? The displacement means the position change of substances. Here, reactant displaces another. One reactant displaces another. This type of reaction is known as displacement reaction. For example, the reaction of iron nail and copper sulfate solution. Let's do the experiment. Here, in this reaction, we are taking 2 iron nails, 2 test tube and copper sulfate solution. Take copper sulfate solution in both test tubes and immerse the iron nails to the one test tube of copper sulfate solution. Kept another nail for comparison. After 20 minutes, take out the iron nails from copper sulfate solution. What you can see? The color of iron nail changed. Look at this picture. The color are different. The colors are different. So, the immersed nails color changed. Compare the color of iron nails dipped in copper sulfate solution with one kept aside. So, we have a doubt that why does the iron nail become brownish in color and blue color of copper sulfate solution changed? Because in this reaction, iron has displaced or removed another element, that is copper, from copper sulfate solution This is displacement reaction. There are different examples in your textbook for the displacement reaction. Look here. Lead immersed into copper sulfate solution. After some time, lead displaced Cu and formed ZnSO4. Here, lead displaced Cu from CuSO4 and formed ZnSO4. In the case of lead and copper chloride solution, lead, that is Pb. Pb displaced Cu from CuCl2 and form PbCl2. Clear? This is displacement reaction. So, in this class, we studied about 3 different types of chemical reactions: combination reaction, decomposition reaction, and displacement reaction. So, I think you understand about the 3 types of chemical reactions. We studied 3 types of chemical reaction: combination reaction, displacement reaction, and decomposition reaction. So, read your textbook very well and write your notes. Thank you.